The Magical Seeds of Contentment. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills and lush green forests, there lived a young boy named Oliver. He was known for his kind heart, cheerful spirit, and a love for nature. The villagers admired him, and he was often seen tending to the community garden, where he grew fruits, vegetables, and beautiful flowers. One day, a mysterious old man named Mr. Wiggins visited the village. He wore a tattered cloak and carried a small bag that jingled with a peculiar sound. Intrigued, Oliver approached him and asked, "Who are you and what brings you to our village?" Mr. Wiggins grinned and said, "I am a traveler, young lad, and I bring something special to your village. Behold." He opened his bag, revealing a handful of shimmering seeds that sparkled like stars. "These are magical seeds," Mr. Wiggins explained. "Plant them, and they will grow into the most extraordinary plants. But beware, for they are not just any plants. They will reflect the heart of the one who planted them." Oliver's eyes widened with excitement. He imagined fields of golden flowers and bountiful fruits. Without a second thought, he bought a handful of seeds from Mr. Wiggins and rushed to the village garden. As Oliver planted the magical seeds, he couldn't help but dream of the riches and fame he would gain from the extraordinary plants. He imagined himself as the wealthiest person in the village, admired and envied by all. Days passed, and the magical seeds sprouted into magnificent plants. The flowers were vibrant, and the fruits were luscious, but something was amiss. The villagers noticed an unusual change in Oliver. He became obsessed with his garden, spending every waking moment tending to it, neglecting his friends and family. As the plants grew, so did Oliver's greed. He began hoarding the fruits and flowers, refusing to share them with anyone. The once happy village became divided, and the joy that once filled the air was replaced by a sense of resentment. One evening, as Oliver marveled at his garden, Mr. Wiggins reappeared. The old man's eyes twinkled knowingly. "Ah, young lad, it seems the magic of these seeds has shown its true colors." Oliver, blinded by his greed, scoffed. "What do you mean? Look at this magnificent garden. I am the richest person in the village." Mr. Wiggins sighed. "But richness does not lie in material wealth alone. These magical plants were meant to reflect the beauty within your heart, not the greed that has consumed you." With a wave of his hand, Mr. Wiggins cast a spell, and the magical plants withered away, leaving behind a barren garden. Oliver stood in shock, realizing the consequences of his actions. The once divided village united to help Oliver restore the garden, not with magical seeds, but with love, kindness, and cooperation. As they worked together, the village blossomed into a haven of happiness and contentment. Oliver learned a valuable lesson about the true meaning of richness. He discovered that a heart filled with love and generosity is more magical than any seed. From that day forward, the village flourished, not because of magical plants, but because of the magic that existed in the hearts of its people. Moral of the story: greed can blind us to the true sources of richness in life. Material wealth, when acquired at the expense of kindness and generosity, leads to emptiness. True magic lies in nurturing a heart full of love, fostering unity and happiness within ourselves and our communities.